The last thing we'll do is the pants. Heaviest clothing that we've had by far. Watch how this will self-balance. And gray water over here. Smooth. Really nice. I really love that, the way it self-balances. It's fast too. Okay, no more water coming out. Let's take those pants out. Check it out. No dripping whatsoever. There's dry spots on the pants already. See the spots? See the dry spots? Maybe you can see that. Like right here. There's a wet, that's a wet spot. The rest is pretty much dry. Hello, thanks for watching the video. So we're going to be trying out the Pyle here today. I've been using this now for about a month. I really like it. I only use this outdoors. Of course, this is designed for indoor use as well. There is a hose. Comes with it, an inlet water hose. It's going to look like this. It's going to plug in. One end will plug in right here. As you can see, this one's broke. And the other end will go to your indoor faucet, maybe in your bathroom or maybe kitchen. You just push this on it, and then once you have it on, you can use the clamp here to hold it in place. At that point, turn your water on. It's going to fill up the tank however far you want. I'm not exactly sure how many gallons this is. I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8. And you can wash your clothes here, and you can spin dry them over here. You can drain it with the drain hose right here. And if you're doing it indoors, you can drain it in your bathtub. You can drain it in your sink. It does drain pretty fast, so it may fill up a sink. So probably a bathtub. We're going to be doing it outdoors, of course, and so it's really easy for me to, use a garden hose here, like you see, and just drain it. Yeah, if you're going to be draining it, make sure that you've got detergent that's going to be friendly to the environment. Make sure that you're not draining it in, to a sewer line or something like that. So I'm going to be, of course, doing it outdoors here. I don't have a manual with this. There's not a whole lot of instructions on how to use this precisely or how they suggest using it, so I'm just going to show you how I've been using it. Let's go ahead and fill this up some more by water level, and I'll get right back. All right, I have my level where I want it, maybe a little high. One thing I found about this is you can walk away from this, and if it overflows, it's just going to come out of the drain hose right here. Even if you have it up like that, so it's not like going to flood into here or anything like that. So pretty safe. Okay, so it is a portable washing machine, so it's not going to be a big load, so we don't need a whole lot of detergent. And trust me, if you put too much detergent in there, you're going to have a hard time rinsing it. So that's all we need. I'm going to go ahead and stir that up a little bit before putting the clothes in. Alright, that's good enough. Better. Alright. Okay, so I have a small load here. Probably a medium to large load for this washing machine. We've got a pair of socks. Okay, so camera died for a second there. Let me show you what we have in here for our load. We have 2 pairs of socks, actually. 1 underwear. 2 underwear. We have 3 t-shirts. Pair of pants. And there is our first pair of socks. So that's it, yeah. All right, we're going to start washing here. It's actually a pretty big load, I guess. All right, so what we want to do is put this, what I want to do is put it on 15 minutes, the maximum wash time. We have it on the normal cycle here. Now, if you feel like it's straining, like I already feel like maybe that may be too much, I think we're okay. What you can watch for is how it spins when you just got like a few articles of clothes in there, and kind of get to know, you know, how fast it is, because it's pretty strong, and it will go back and forth, agitate pretty fast. So if you put a big load in there and it's really pretty slow, it may be a strain on it, so you may need to take some stuff out. Okay, washing. All right, while we're washing, I wanted to show you that the load is 7.7 pounds. The maximum capacity, that is almost 8 pounds. Spin dryer capacity is 3.3 pounds, and power is 110 volts. Here's the cord. The cord is really not that long. Looks to be about 4.5 feet. It's gravity discharge, or water discharge drain. So all you do is just pull this up and drop it wherever you want to drain it at. It's pretty lightweight, of course, when there's no water in there. I'd say maybe 15 pounds. Yeah, about 15 pounds. It's got handles here on each side to make it convenient to handle and to move. So I've been really happy with it so far. I did have a washer before alone, and I had a dryer alone, so that was two main units. So it's nice to kind of have a combo here. It's a little more compact and just simpler. Just one plug. You don't have to, you know, use two outlets. So yeah, we're just going to wait for this, and then we will go to a rinse cycle. All right, I think I can do a little bit better than that, so I'm going to take some of the shirts out and just go with the pants, lighten the load up a little bit. You can see it's getting faster because I did that. And what I'll do is I'll come back and add this a little bit later, or maybe I'll just add it after I'll let the pants wash by themselves and flip them over here and put the t-shirts in there. I don't really need a whole lot of time to wash. 15 minutes is a lot. So I mean, I could probably do like 7.5, what we're doing here, and that would be fine with me. All right, we're gonna take these pants out, and we're gonna put our t-shirts over there. Look how fast it is. Let's put our shirts over here. And we'll go with, we're almost finished, so I'm gonna, since I have the shirts over there, we'll go with another 5 minutes. So our washing machine just stopped. We're gonna drain this now. And you know, I didn't use a whole lot of soap. You'll usually see suds coming out. So yeah, and you probably didn't see a whole lot of suds in here either, so probably could have used more soap, but I'm fine with this. And that's kind of an indicator when you start rinsing, is you want to make sure that there's no more, you know, soap coming out, you know, or the soap could stay in your clothes. All right, now, so what we need to do here is, what has happened is it hasn't completely drained because we don't have it on full drain. I just have it on normal. So there's actually water underneath here, and I haven't really figured that out yet. Sometimes this will fill up. For example, if we have it on drain, and let me go ahead, I'm going to drain this. We just need to push it right here. Okay, and that will start draining the tank. See how more water's coming out? But yes, sometimes water will fill up here, if I have it in this drain here, and of course I have my hose, you know, connected up here, sometimes I take advantage of that when it comes to spin drying. I think it helps get the remaining soap out when it's spinning and draining at the same time. I'll demonstrate that in a second, but let's go ahead and get this out. What I'll do next is get my garden hose back in here, put some fresh water in, and we will do like a cycle, just a rinse cycle. Got the garden hose on now. Let's put our drain hose back in place. Let it fill up. Okay, rinse cycle ready. We're going to add the pants for this. Do this all at the same time. About 5 minutes. So remember what I said about this filling up if you have it in this position here after you've drained, and I should say if you leave it in this position after it's been drained, yeah, this will fill up, or it won't completely fill up, but about halfway, I guess. And what I've noticed is the soap doesn't travel over there. It's kind of separated. So maybe this could be a good option for rinse as well. While it's spinning, you have your hose out draining, and so it will, you know, remove the water or remove any soapy water that's left in there while your clothes are spinning. So maybe that's how it's designed, but you know, there's no manual or anything or instructions. Okay, we're going to do like 5 minutes, and remember this only handles like 3.3 pounds. So we have to do like, you know, one article, just a small light load at a time. Like I'll do pants by themselves, you know, pants and socks, something like that, and then like, you know, t-shirts and the rest of the socks, maybe an underwear. I can get over here. All right, so we're about ready to start spin drying. Now I wanted to point something out. If you do get this machine and this happens to you, just do this. If you have drained it, it's still in the drain position, and you try to start a cycle, the agitator will not work unless it's in a normal position. Maybe I can demonstrate that. So if I put it in drain, it'll stop. See, it will not agitate anymore. So it has to be in normal or soft, but not in the drain position. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and stop this. And we will now we have water in there. This may not be the case most of the time. Do two t-shirts and underwear and some socks here. All right, now you'll probably have a little disc, flat disc, that you push all your clothes down and put that disc on top. I don't have the disc. I bought this used, if I didn't say. Now this is probably not the typical way to do this with water in here, but we're going to go ahead and do the cycle, and it will work pretty well. It'll be slow at first, and then after the water drains out, it'll get very fast, very fast. It self-balances, which is really cool. And if you notice that it's wobbling back and forth, then stop it and take the clothes out and readjust them to where it's more even. Okay, so let's go ahead, and you also have to have the lid down before it will work. All right, let's go ahead and put the lid down, and let's drop the drain hose. Watch and listen. And that water gets out of there, it's going to be going really fast. Here's where you can watch your soapy. If you have soapy water coming out and it's not as clean as you want, you can do another rinse cycle. Okay, no more water's coming out, really, just a little bit maybe. When it completely stops, pull the lid up, get the clothes out. I'm not kidding, these socks are like 2/3 of the way dry. Same with the underwear and the t-shirts. You probably can see some dryness already on that shirt there. See that right there? Really nice. And then we'll do the same here with another spin dry load. And we'll do the pants last. Make sure it's even, push it down. If you have that disc, put that disc on top. This time I don't have any water, leaving the hose down. No more water's really coming out. Nice. This underwear is practically dry. Nice. And then the last thing we'll do is the pants. Heaviest clothing that we've had by far. Watch how this will self-balance. Gray water over here. No sewer line here, so no worries. I think the soap that I used was probably environmental friendly as well. Smooth. Really nice. I really love that, the way it self-balances. It's fast too. Okay, no more water coming out. Let's take those pants out. Check it out, no dripping whatsoever. There's dry spots on the pants already. Alright, so that's it. And what I will do is I'll air dry these clothes. See the spots? See the dry spots? Maybe you can see that, like right here. That's a wet spot. The rest is pretty much dry. Yeah, that's it for the Pyle. I like it. Good luck if you get one of these. And I guess that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a nice day. Take care.